This is day 7 of our wonderful cruise on the Carnival Luminosa, and we've already done a cabin tour when we first came here, and we thought it would be interesting to do a final wrap up after we've spent a week in here. So I'm going to go around the room and tell you the kind of things that we found since we've been here. We've actually really enjoyed staying in this cabin. We are on floor 8. It's really good. It's quite close to the lifts. It's quiet, easy to get to everything, and it's really nice and spacious and lots of space to put your things. So we found it very easy to keep clean and not cluttered. The balcony, this is a beautiful balcony. It's well sheltered, and the seating's really nice, really comfortable, and the nice little table. It's really nice and clean, and yeah, we've enjoyed having this balcony, and it's completely not overlooked. So if it is your thing to get up in the morning and jump out of bed and go, morning world, completely stalkers, I think you'd be safe to do so. I think so. Anyway, that's it. That's your thing. Is it your thing, Robert? No, he's not owning up to doing that. Let's move around the room. The bed. I did the bed test when I came in, and yes, I nearly got whiplash because it's so hard. When I went to sit on it, I kind of went boof. It is a very hard bed. I have slept like a baby, and so has Robert. We had no problem on these beds at all. But if you don't like a hard bed, you can ask for a topper, believe it or not, that gives you a little bit more squidginess if you prefer a softer bed. Pillows. Pillows are very thin. They're comfortable, they're not lumpy, but there's not much marshmallowy cushioning in them. So we asked for extra pillows. They came straight away without any fuss, so that suited us. That's great. The wall magnets. We would not be without our wall magnets. You can see we have all our hats and our gear and our lanyards hanging up. They're fantastic. Remember to bring those with you. The TV. The TV is positioned in our cabin at the end of the bed, and it swivels round. I like to watch the movies when I'm getting ready, or at night before I go to bed, I'll watch something. And so there's 2 channels with movies on. The movies change every day, and then they rotate throughout the day and the evening. So that's been really quite good. The lighting is superb. The lighting goes right round the top here. Great strip lighting on the sides here. So for us ladies, when we're doing our hair or our makeup, really well lit, fabulous, and it's good in the bathroom as well. The refrigerator, I put my my medicines, my tablets in the fridge. I also brought my own non-alcoholic beers, and don't tell anybody, but I bring my own chocolate because I do like a bit of chocolate. All that went in the fridge. It's adequate size, and it kept it really quite cold. It was a decent temperature in the fridge. Sometimes they're not very cold. The sofa, beautiful big sofa and a decent table. This was a big plus. We like to have our little pizza snacks at night, or and a little drink. This was lovely. Yeah, this was a real bonus for us as well. This was good. Wardrobe set. Oh, the hairdryer. The hairdryer was pretty decent. It wasn't too fierce, and it has got the diffuser on the front. I didn't need to bring a hairdryer, but because this was adequate for me. Really good sized shelving here for all your t-shirts and stuff. I'll just show you the way I pack. I pack using cubes. I'm a cuber. So t-shirts will go in one, underwear will go in one, my costumes and things. So I don't unpack. They come out of the case like that. They go in, I'll use what I want. The rest goes into laundry. We have a nice big laundry bag that we put a tag on. So we don't put the laundry bag back in our cases. That goes off as it is and goes straight into the washing when we get home. And it takes me, using cubes, takes me probably about 15 or 20 minutes to get packed. Real saving. Wardrobes. I'm trying to get through this quickly. Wardrobes. They give you these hangers, which are great for suits and jackets, the nice edges. But if you've got dresses, they tend to fall off, dresses and blouses and things. They're not very good for that, and you don't get too many of them. It's hard to layer up on those hangers as well, the way they're shaped. So we would say bring your own little cheap plastic light ones. They take up no weight in your case, and your stuff can already be on them. Air conditioning. The air conditioning is quite good. It never gets cold. Even on the coldest setting, I wouldn't say it gets cold, but it's cool. It's cool enough, never gets too hot at night. If, like me, when you get your shower, you need it putting up a little bit, this will get a nice temperature. It's sensitive very quickly, so you can change the temperature and it reacts fairly quickly, which is a good thing. Into the bathroom. Carnival cruise, on this cruise they do have the tissues. A lot of them have stopped doing the tissues. I like this. I like having the soft tissues. There's plenty of shelf space here to put your stuff. I found this, we've both found this quite adequate to put our things on. There is a shaver point. You may struggle to find this. It looks like a sensor of some sort. That is actually your shaver point for either your toothbrush, your electric toothbrush, your shaver, and there's a few other things you can put in those, can't you? In the bathroom. The towels, I thought the towels looked a little bit small initially, but actually they were perfectly adequate, and they are really nice and soft and fluffy. They're really good. I like those. The shower is big enough, and the water outflow was fairly decent as well. You could wash your hair and everything in it. Sometimes they're a little bit of a drizzle and it's a bit difficult. Some people did mention that their showers overflowed, and that was because they put the curtain, was it on the inside or on the outside, and it just drained down and flooded the whole of the bathroom. To be honest, I never closed the curtain. I just left it open, and I didn't have any trouble with any flooding or anything, and it didn't splash all over the room. I just left it open. Was there anything else in here? Yes, they did have a little bit of trouble with the toilets periodically. All the main ones, there's toilets everywhere all over this ship, I have to say. There's lots of them. The public toilets, there was never any trouble with those. On this deck 8, occasionally it was very slow to work. So it was quite peculiar. It just wouldn't work. There was nothing. You'd come out and go to kind of ring housekeeping or something, and the next thing you'd hear and it was gone. But sometimes it took a little bit longer, and you'd kind of be, oh God, how long is this going to take? So it could take about 5 minutes or something. I don't know whether that's going to be a problem through the cruise. It happened a few times, that's all. Wasn't really a problem, wasn't really an issue. And have you got anything else to add, Robert? I think that was pretty much it.
Yeah, the only other thing I would say, turn it around so that you're on me. The only other thing I would say is that, and this is me, sort of not struggled with it because I made provision, but there's only one power outlet, only one 240 volt power outlet. So I always bring a power board, because I have so many things to plug in, as long as it's the non-surge protected type, so the $5 type from Woolies, that sort of thing. Shouldn't be a problem. Most cruise lines, including Carnival, state that you can bring a non-power surge power board, which we do, and that's sort of like, I use it for plugging in the, sorry, it's a bit messy on there, isn't it? Yeah, I use it for plugging in things like the laptop and the cameras and the battery chargers and that sort of thing, and it's and that's fine. You only really need one if that's the case, but without it, that probably would have struggled. No problem with the USBs by the side of the bed though, although we did most of the time with the microphones and the headphones and everything. We did use all 4 at the time, but well, we didn't run out of power at all by having the power port. But that's all I have. Apart from that, yeah, lovely. It's been a great room.
And our steward kept this just perfectly clean, in and out, always nicely kept. Yeah, really pleased.
Yeah.
Really pleased with it.
Yeah, so that's a hit for that room. We are.
Yes.
Yeah, we were perfectly happy with this cabin.
We were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a problem.